G'day folks, Ben from Snows today, showing you a really innovative little product from Tygear. This is something different to help you or to avoid tripping over guy ropes at night. So that comes in this box here. Within this box, there are two of what is in my hand here. So you get two of these lines with each of these packages. Now within the box, with each of these little light up string lights here, you get a USB charging cable and a battery pack here. Now this is a 1200 milliamp hour lithium polymer battery pack, measures about 7.5 centimeters by 4.5 by 2.5 centimeters, and it gives about 16 hours of run time for this guy here. So this is a 238 centimeter little light here. It's not a replacement for your guy rope, it runs parallel to your guy rope. And this has got a USB-C plug that plugs into here. That's the same plug you use to charge the battery pack. So if I plug that in there, and I'm gonna turn it on now, it's only a dim glow from this light here. It's only designed such that you can see the guy rope at night. So if I back up here into the light and just turn this on, there's a button on here. If I turn that on, you can see that it just glows. It's just lit up. You're not gonna find your way around at night with this. It's just designed to light up where the guy rope is situated. And it runs that for 16 hours. So you're gonna get a couple of nights of runtime out of it. Before we dive in, we've got loads more content like this on our channel. So make sure you like and subscribe below. Now let's jump into the product. Now to set this up, everything you need is attached to the line here. Now this isn't a weight bearing line. It just runs parallel to your existing guy rope that's holding your tent up. It's got two carabiners on it, one at the top here and one on this little sliding barrel lock here. So you push this button in here and this slides up and down. So I'm just gonna hook this up on top of this is Tygear's guy rope here. I've got a loop, I could put it through the loop here, I could put it through the carabiner, or this is 238 centimeters in length. If your guy rope's longer than that, you might be able to tie a loop part way down the guy rope and hook it there so that this can tuck in the pocket at the bottom, which I'm gonna do shortly. Now I'm just gonna take this battery pack off while I set this up so I don't get too tangled, put that in my pocket. Clip this up the top here. I'm just gonna do it through the carabiner. Doesn't need to be tight. This just runs parallel alongside the existing guy rope, which is taking the tension of the tent. From there, we'll slide this one down the rope here, or down the string light to the base, and then we can clip this onto anywhere down here. So this being Tygear's guy rope, got plenty of options or places to clip this on here. I could clip it right down the very base here if I wanted, onto this section here. In this instance though, I'm just gonna clip it onto here. Really doesn't matter because this isn't weight bearing. I can just take the tension out of that a little bit. So if you have a look at where that's sitting now, there's no tension on this. This one, if this tent was set up outside, this would be under much more tension. This just sits loosely parallel next to this guy rope. It doesn't take tension. I can then grab my battery pack, plug it in, and the benefit of using this with Tygear's guy rope is that you've got this storage pocket here. Tygear have designed to take the excess rope from the guy rope, so it's not just hanging on the ground. I can tuck the battery pack in here. Now this battery pack's got an IP67 waterproof rating, so it's going to be able to stay in the rain just fine. I can tuck the loose ends of this, just don't shove it in too much, just carefully fold it in there so that it sits away. It's not creating another trip hazard then. Now I've tucked that in there with a heap of the excess rope from the guy rope there. So that's nice and secure in there. If I want to turn it on and off, I can just unzip it. The button is there. If I leave the button up, I turn that on. You probably can't see because this isn't a really bright glow, but that's just turned on there now. Zip it up, and now we've lit up this entire guy rope. So at night, when you're walking around your campsite, you've got this whole strip here to show the guy rope. So if I go to walk underneath the guy rope here, and it's dark at night, I'm not going to walk into it because I can see it if I don't have my headlamp on. Furthermore, the worst thing is when you're at the campsite and you've got this pegged in at the ground, and this is where it might be beneficial to extend this right down to where this is pegged in. This is going to light up right to the point where the peg is, so you're going to know to walk around it. So a really great way to identify where your guy ropes are at night. But furthermore, it could be things you've got in the ground. Maybe you've got a cable or something, an extension cord lying on the ground. You don't want to trip over it. You can just lie this next to it and make sure, obviously don't walk on it too much, but you can just identify that you've got that cable there so that people don't trip over it at night. A lot of other options for identifying where guy ropes are just glow points where the pegs are at the bottom here that don't light up the entire guy rope, or little lights, or actually pegs that actually physically glow. So you hammer them in and they actually glow at night. So you can see where the peg is, but you can't see where the guy rope is. Tygear have taken it one step further and made the entire guy rope light up, and it's still a really compact, simple solution 2 per kit, so you can put this on your main 2 guy ropes that are in your walking area of your campsite, and you're not going to trip over or run into them at night. Check out the Tygear Glow online at snowies.com.au.